We welcome you to RV Chronicles, real fictional stories about RV life. Welcome to RV Chronicles.
They pulled in way past midnight, two tired souls and a tired old rig. The kind of night where the GPS loses signal, tempers shorten, and the only thing louder than the rain is the silence that follows an argument. Mark and Lacey Greer had been on the road for 4 days, escaping city noise, deadlines, and the mounting suspicion that they liked their dog more than each other. When they rolled into Oak Hollow Campground, every sight was dark, except one. Lacey, annoyed. "I told you we should have stopped back in Cedar Glen." Mark, "And sleep next to a rest stop toilet? No thanks. This looks fine." In the dark, Mark didn't notice the faded red "Maintenance Use Only" tag on the electrical post. He just saw an empty hookup and went for it. Lacey, "You hear that?" Mark, tired. "Probably the inverter cycling. Go to bed." At 3:17 a.m., the lights flickered. Once, twice. Then the RV's microwave turned itself on. Their dog, Bailey, growled from under the dinette. Outside, a single streetlight blinked on, illuminating something behind their rig. Lacey, nervous. "Mark, someone's walking out there." Mark, sleepy. "Probably another camper." Lacey, "No one else checked in, remember? They said we'd be alone." Mark looked out the window and froze. There, in the rain, stood an old man wearing a park ranger's jacket, faded and torn. He was holding a severed electrical cord and smiling. By morning, the world looked normal again. Almost. Mark went outside to check the hookup and found the cord melted to the socket, fused by something hotter than any surge should have caused. A faint scorch mark led from the post to an old utility shed about 50 yards away. Its door was chained shut, but the lock was broken. Inside were shelves of electrical tools, wires, and photos. Dozens of black and white photos of campers, families, couples, smiling people in front of RVs. Each photo had a date on the back, all of them from the 1980s, all taken at Oak Hollow. And every picture had the same man standing in the background, the same park ranger they saw last night. Lacey, uneasy. "Mark, look at this one. That's the same spot we parked." That's when they heard it, a faint hum coming from underground. The same electrical buzz from the night before, steady and deep, like the ground itself was alive. They drove to the ranger station at the park entrance. An elderly woman named Martha Dean ran the desk. When Mark asked if the campground had maintenance posts marked red, she went pale. "Martha, you didn't plug into Site 14, did you?" Mark, confused. "Yeah. Why?" Martha, "Lord have mercy. Back in '89, a ranger named Clyde Booker died on that site. Lightning struck while he was repairing a faulty line. Power surged through him, and the grid kept looping it. For hours. They said it was like the current never let go." Lacey, "And he died?" Martha, "They never found his body, just his boots, and that old utility shed he used to keep locked." Lacey's face went pale. She turned to Mark. "The shed's not locked anymore." That evening, Mark decided to prove it was all just bad wiring. He brought out his multimeter, reset the breakers, and reconnected the line. But when the plug went in, the lights didn't flicker. The whole campground did. The RV door slammed shut behind Lacey. The radio turned on by itself. Static. Then a voice. "Maintenance request. Still open." Mark, shouting, "Lacey, unplug it!" Lacey, screaming, "I can't! It's stuck!" Inside the RV, the appliances went haywire. Fridge door flapping, fans spinning, lights pulsing in rhythm. And then, on a window, words appeared in the steam. Finish the job. Mark grabbed the breaker panel and killed the power, but the hum kept going. Outside, sparks danced along the grass leading back toward the shed. He followed them, like breadcrumbs of electricity. Inside the shed, a generator rattled to life on its own, and there, in the far corner, stood the outline of the Ranger, half-transparent, faintly glowing, hand still gripping that same electrical cord. Ranger, calm, echoing, "You finished my circuit. Now finish my shift." Mark stumbled backward, yanking the plug out. The hum stopped, the light vanished, and for a moment, silence. Then, from the RV, Lacey screamed. Inside, the lights were back on, but everything, every outlet, every switch was dripping water. And on the window above the bed, drawn in condensation. "Thank you." By sunrise, the maintenance crew found the shed's power lines melted into the ground, like something had drawn too much current. The Greers packed up and left Oak Hollow before breakfast. They never spoke of it again, except once, when their RV's electrical system mysteriously repaired itself. Every outlet gleamed like new. And one night, when Mark turned on the microwave, he heard a faint voice in the static. "Maintenance request completed." It wasn't just a power surge. It was a maintenance request from the past, one that finally got closed out.